All right, Coach. Well, again, looked like another pretty solid start there in the first period. What have you liked going back to Manitoba? What have you liked from your guys' starts throughout the last 3 or 4 games?
Yeah, we're ready to go from the start. So we knew didn't want to dip our toes in the water here coming off a break. We were playing some good hockey going into break, so didn't want that to disrupt anything. And thought we did a pretty good job getting to our game early.
And then second period's been pretty solid for you guys. You get 4 goals. What did you see in that middle period? And just getting started with Gerry Mayhew making a nice play going to the goal. When you have a guy like Cini out over in that Spangler Cup series, I mean, what do you see with a guy like Mayhew really stepping up tonight?
Yeah, it's great to see those veteran guys step up and get us going, getting us on the board. But yeah, I mean, we talk a lot about stacking shifts and coming in waves, and I think from first line to fourth line, guys were playing well, stacking shifts, and if you can do that, shift in and shift out, then the bounces will eventually go your way, and that happened in the second.
And then Iowa had a couple of power plays in that second period. What do you see from your penalty kill? That, of course, have been solid all year long, but then Comesso making a couple of really nice saves. But he's just looked really calm and collected the last handful of games.
Yeah, happy for him that we were able to close that shutout out for him. But yeah, I think our PK's done a great job of pressuring when the time's right, forcing them into situations that they don't necessarily want to be in, and then if things do break down, like you said, Mess has been there to shut the door. So, from forwards to D to goalie, PK's been great.
And then do you feel maybe just a little more confidence in the room with the way the last couple of games have gone in terms of just the offensive output? Because there have been some really good chances throughout the season, but maybe haven't really gotten the pucks in the back of the net, but that's kind of changed the last handful of games.
I think it's nice for the guys. We talked about it when we had that stretch of games that we felt like we outplayed teams in games but didn't come out in the win column. But just trying to encourage the guys to stick with it. They're playing the right way. Bounces are going to go your way. So it's nice to see, 3 games in a row where we get points out of them, 5 of the last 6, and that playing the right way is starting to translate into wins.
Lastly, I want to ask you about Samuel Savoie. He's listed at 5'10", but he skates and he plays like he's 6'5", 6'6". Of course, had that the big hit in the fight in there in that second period. I mean, just what kind of spark does he provide? Not only physically, but I mean, he's just got a lot of speed. He seems to always be a factor when he's out there on the ice.
Yeah, he definitely sparks our team in more ways than one. He has an impact in the game, whether he's showing up on the score sheet or not. You saw it tonight. He can create havoc on the forecheck. His speed is something that opposing defensemen have to be aware of, and like he said, the gritty aspect of him too. He's not going to back down. So, yeah, great to see what he brings to the team.
All right, and then considering 3 games back to back with this team, you like that kind of statement you guys open up with this series tonight?
Yeah, I mean it's a start. I mean, kind of treat this as a 3-game playoff series. We're up 1, but still a lot of work to be done. So just want to, they've had our number in their building, so we want to take tonight's product into their building and put a complete 60 together in Des Moines.
All right, thanks for the time, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, a 3-point night for you. Just kind of take us through those couple of goals, and I mean, just overall as a group, back-to-back games where you put 5 goals up on the board. You guys feeling a little more confidence on the offensive side the last couple of games?
Yeah, I think so. I think guys are finding some chemistry with each other. Guys are moving well, and we're playing as a 5-man unit right now, which we had done at times, but not consistently, and we're doing it pretty well now. It's working.
And then obviously you have a couple of guys in and out of the lineup, but what have you seen maybe from some of your line mates who look pretty comfortable out there? Had a great play on the Mayhew goal early in that second period. You guys just really getting a lot of chemistry going?
Yeah, I think it's just reps and time together, and I think Jared's been playing really well, and obviously he's a guy that can put the puck in the net. So for me, when I'm playing with him, it's making those plays and finding him and getting him those opportunities. And on the other side, we had Slaggert tonight, and he's been playing awesome all year. He works hard, he flies up and down, and he makes great plays, and he plays hard. And, it was fun to play with those two tonight.
You had a couple of big moments on that early on 5-on-3 opportunity against one the face-off and then won a big board battle. Just kind of take us through, I mean, what's been a big key of the success of your penalty kill unit all year long? Obviously, don't want to give away any of the secrets, but, just what's been a big driving force.
I don't think there's any secrets. I think it's the same as 5-on-5. We work well as a unit. We play aggressive, and I think for the most part, when we get those chances to make those clears, we're making them. Like you said, when you get a 5-on-3 kill early in the game like that, it really gets the crowd, it really gets the bench into it, and then, we're able to roll from there.
And then, obviously, it's been a physical series so far this season between you and Iowa. It's the first of 3 straight. What kind of tone did the game set tonight?
Yeah, I think it's always going to end up being like that when you play a team so many times in such a short period. But, I think us playing physical, and it's not even the big hits, it's getting in on the forecheck and playing hard in the D zone, and then obviously you have guys like Savvy throwing the body around and fighting. It's awesome to see him pump up the crowd and get the boys going some more. And, we're expecting another tough one tomorrow, and we'll be ready for it.
Have you ever seen anyone execute a mid-air punch like that?
Just in videos, never in person.
Hey, thanks for the time. Congrats on the win.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, well, first take us through that first goal, because, you were trying to get it across the ice, got deflected. It looked like Zach was able to stay on side, and you just went straight to the goal. What did you see there?
Yeah, I tried to pass it across. The puck got tipped up. I honestly thought it was going to be offsides, but luckily it wasn't, and I just made a move toward the net, and Sandy made a great pass right on my tape, just tap in goal. So good luck by him.
And then power play goal, obviously Colton showing off the patience behind the net. On the replay, you have 3 defenders right around you. How do you find that space?
Yeah, it was kind of a broken play. It hit my skate and it came right on my stick, so I just kind of tried to find the top corner, and luckily it went in. The ref was right there and didn't see it, so I don't know. But.
And then, back-to-back games, you guys put up 5 goals. You're starting to get a little more just comfortable offensively. You guys have had a lot of chances all throughout the year, but not every time able to get the kind of big results. So is it nice to have back-to-back games putting up 5 goals?
Yeah, we're doing the little things right. That's why we're scoring. We're getting behind their D. They'll cough it up. We get it back, and then we can work some ozone there. And if we do that, we can win a lot of games.
Yeah. Some guys coming in and out of the lineup. You have, of course, Sini being overseas now. You're one of the veteran presence. What have you seen from this locker room over the last couple of weeks dealing with all these different changes? And it looks like you guys really aren't missing steps.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing to do when things are changing. But I thought our young guys played great, and they're starting to get some step in. They're pep in their step. Sorry. And doing the right things. That's what we try to tell them. Do the right things, good things will happen. It takes a while. There's a lot of games, 72 games, so continue to do that.
And Camesto's looked really solid in all, the last 3 games. What have you seen from him? And does that give you guys a little more confidence knowing that your goalie behind you is playing lights out?
Definitely. Yeah, he's been great. Like the whole team's been great. He made some key saves today for us when it was a closer score, so kudos to him for sure.
All right, and then obviously, 3 games back-to-back with the same team. What kind of message does this performance tonight send for the next 2 games?
Yeah, definitely. We came in after the second set. This period is for the next 4 periods. So, if we do what we did in this whole game, I think we can get another win.
And then lastly, have you ever seen anyone execute a mid-air jump punch like Savvy did there in the second?
No, he was pretty fired up about it, getting the crowd going. Got the boys going too, so I think that was his first career, so good for him.
Hey, thank you so much for the time. Congrats on the win.